I still need to learn to take care of my own things and internalize better what doing good really means.
What's good, Nuka?
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we're jumping back into r/LegbeardStories, the last bit of drama in the Unfortunate Nookie series, part 29, and this is supposedly the final bad thing that happens before everything just starts going downhill and we get to laugh at some beards, so I figured that I would knock it out. Ain't no problem with that. I don't know how the thumbnail situation is gonna go. Darkly, he's pretty busy with school, which I do understand. Hopefully he'll be able to knock it out within the 24 hours between recording this and uploading this, but I won't pay it no never mind if it doesn't happen. That's just how life be sometimes. Maybe I can recycle one of the old ones. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm just thinking out loud. But I am excited to get into this one today to see Unfortunate Nookie get a little bit more wrapped up. So let's get into it. We'll get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive right into some of this LegbeardStories cringe. Unfortunate Nookie, part 29. I would rather die. Oh my god, this is gonna be heavy, isn't it? Just from the title. Either that or it's gonna be like, you know, super sarcastic, ultra vitriolic Greenie, which honestly, that's a version of Greenie that I'm kind of growing to like a lot. Understanding is good in measure, but so is vitriol in measure. Anyways, hello friends, I hope you're all well. Doing quite well, user that green bear. Hello to you as well. Greenie here to detail possibly the darkest part of the saga. No, part 27 was the darkest part, wasn't it?
Oh shit, here we go again.
God damn it. Well, this is the last bit before the dawn comes. So, we're just gonna bear down and do it. It has been heavily demanded, and yes, I do deliver. So this and the previous part with OP's abortion are the worst of it, and that was part 27. So yeah, okay, this is the last bad part. After this, we'll be wrapping up, and it's all delicious karma, and of course, the delicious cringe. Buckle up, because we are almost through. Also, these events took place years ago, and I'm doing well these days. So hang on to that as you read, okay? Okay. Heart. Aw, Greenie. Ever the motivator. Such a cool, fun person to hang around with. Some people do take that a little bit too far, though. We had some people, like, creep into the Discord and send Greenie a message like, ugh, I could save you. It's like, this happened years ago. I don't know what you're talking about. Just because I wrote a story doesn't mean you know nothing about what's going on currently. So yeah, don't do that. If you want to talk to her, approach her like a normal human being, and she will be open to it, much like I'm open to it for the most part, unless it gets weird, and then I'm out. But still, she's far more accepting than I am. Anyways, not safe for work warnings, of course. I'm about to tell you guys of how I was driven to my suicide attempt. If this is a trigger for you, please take care of yourself. The usual manipulative, abusive crap continues. Just click away whenever you feel the need to. And if you need someone to talk about similar issues, my DMs are always open. Due to being heavy, this part is a shorter one. Well, I do thank you for that much. I mean, hopping into the DMs is a good idea, but also maybe professional therapy, if that's really what you require. You gotta use the right tool for the job and such like that. So yeah, Greenie can help out depending on how severe your problems actually are. I personally don't really like trauma dumping in my DMs, but indeed to each their own, I do suppose. I'm not gonna tell Greenie, hey, don't do that, because it seems like it's happened a few times already. Anyways, are you new to this saga? Well, you're in the wrong place. I recommend checking out the Unfortunate playlist by ReddX, down in the description. Last part before that one was here, and the next part is over there. Yeah, we gotta get to it. Just pump the brakes, hold your horses. We got our cast list, of course. Unfortunate player has been removed from the saga. Continue? Yes, no. No. But our specimen Neckbeard will return. Oh, of course you will. These beards, they just can't stay away. Greenie is our OP. Still don't understand that I could just block the beard. And I'm trying my hardest to move away so he can't find me anymore. It is a difficult thing. In a world that is so interwoven with the World Wide Web, sometimes escaping people like this can be hard, but yeah, that's what the block button was invented for, at the very least. Don't make it easy for him to reach out to you. You want to get a hold of me, you're going to have to show up to my house, and then I turn all the lights off and pretend I'm not home. We've also got Naruto Headband, of course. OP's Neckbeard X wants OP back so bad. Thinks we're destined to be together forever. Ugh. What a nightmare that would be. If only he could get OP to do what he wants. Damn it. Yeah, this isn't about your choices. You have to do exactly what I say that you should do. That's how it's been for the past 7 years, and that's how he's sure that it's gonna be forever. But the chain has been broken, and it was beautiful. We got such catharsis in the last episode. But beards just do not let go. This newfound defiance is so frustrating. She should kill herself. Uh-oh. Did he really say that? God damn, dude. Just the lowest form of human being. I can't even really put it into words how much I despise him. How much he has put our OP through in this saga. If he met with an unfortunate accident, accidentally ran into a knife 25 times, then yeah, I would be quite grateful for it. I'm not gonna say that we should make that happen. I would never say that. I would just think it really loud. So with the players named, let us go compare receipts. We have a lot of word-for-word translations of chats with Naruto Headband. Yay! Sorry, guys. Morbid humor is how I keep sane reliving these, so just try to bear with me. Yeah, I do about the same thing. Even when it gets really dark and heavy, I'm like on the borderline of crying and I just start laughing. I think that maybe I'm a psychopath a little bit. But it is just how I deal with horrible situations. You gotta find at least some humor in it, or you will go mad. Where last we left off, OP and Naruto Headband split their stuff, and Naruto Headband only wanted his precious video games and Ringu, like the true adult man that he was. Ringu, is that? I guess that's kind of Japanese-ish. Okay. He went back to the beginning and being as persistent as possible to wear OP down to make her take him back. But something had changed. OP was finally putting up a fight and saying the long-since forbidden word, N-O, no! God, that's beautiful. Greenie taking the power back. It did make my heart swell so big in the last episode. It's really unfortunate that I think that is all going to be popped this episode, and I promised myself that I wouldn't cry, so we're gonna try not to do that. The word-to-word translated conversations with Naruto Headband continue. Where last we left off was me asking him if he really thinks I should just die, as to not bug him with my depression, to which he eloquently replied, well, you don't need to draw an equals to sign about it. And that is the point in the last episode where I said, block him. Unfortunately, it was also where the conversation cut off. So let us get into current events. OP, should all the people that you can't help just die so they can't bother you anymore? Because that's what you're implying here. Equal to? That's where we're going with this, right? Naruto Headband.
I felt extremely useless.
Come here, let me tell you something. You are.
That's where the "it's shit, I don't care" began.
Well, this is certainly a chicken and the egg scenario, is it not? I'm pretty sure the uselessness came before anything else. You could take that to the bank. OP, if you do that to another person over and over, then you're the one who is really useless. Oh, I'm still loving this greenie bucking off. It's so beautiful. After 28 parts of cowering and just saying okay, being his little yes man, now it's finally flipped on its head. Oh, how the turntables! Naruto headband.
I suppose I should have offered help more. Just been more attentive.
OP. No shit, Sherlock. You're just now figuring all this out. He definitely knew that he was doing the wrong thing when he was in the relationship, but he didn't think that doing the wrong things would ever end the relationship. Well, the ride's over, buddy. It's time to get off. And not in the fun way, neither. I'm gonna call that big guy named Bubba in here, and he's gonna take you off. Naruto headband.
But I tried doing everything that could help, and it didn't work.
You guys remember that? I mean, it's been many parts since the beginning of their relationship, but I don't remember that happening at all. Am I taking crazy pills here? Or is Naruto headband lying? Occam's razor says, yeah, the simplest explanation. This dude is just lying. OP says, you did it wrong. Naruto headband.
I shouldn't have done so much. Just been ready to notice what you might need.
Oh boy, he's just got all the answers now, doesn't he? My goodness, golly gee willikers. Surely he's learned his lesson. No, all this does is prove that he knew the entire time that he was being a piece of trash about it. And quite simply, he doesn't want to lay down in the bed that he made for himself. Get in there! Get in your coffin so I can nail it shut and never look at you again. OP, everything was wrong. You should have just been around and actually listened. And you never had the capacity. And even that only lasted for a moment. And then you couldn't be bothered anymore. Then again, I was useless and boring and annoying, and you were mad at me for being sad. Thanks. Greedy, just calling it like it is. We've seen so much of it. You know it's the truth. Naruto headband even knows it's the truth. And I'm so glad that Greenie is not going to fall back into this love-bombing bullshit. Naruto headband says,
you weren't useless. I just didn't care enough. Sorry.
We're sorry. Sorry. Hey, sorry. Sorry. Sorry doesn't fix a fucking thing. Be sorry all you want. You've been sorry for your whole life. You're gonna continue being sorry. It doesn't mean that I need to have anything to do with it. Let's be clear on that. OP, what do you still want from me, Naruto headband? Haven't I already given you enough? Naruto headband.
I have everything, but I can't share it with you.
Who's buying that shit, bro? That's all he wants is to share it with you. Just open the door back up and I'm sure everything will be different. Greedy's keeping that door locked tight, as she damn well should.
It feels utterly pointless to wake up early to fry pancakes, keep your home tidy, as amazing as it is.
Just blowing smoke up her ass like, yeah, if you come back, I'll make you pancakes. Well, yeah, I mean, he abuses me, but he also makes me pancakes that one time. Oh, God. It's the desperation is just so funny to me. This is why I love like nice guys and sad cringe and all this stuff. Like just seeing somebody else lay themselves bare in the stupidest way possible. Ah, it's ambrosia. It's beautiful. OP just says, glad you're doing well. Conversation end, but not quite over because a few days later, Naruto Headband pops up with a wall of text.
I've been constantly checking what I'm lacking.
Oh, that's a long list. How do you sort that? Alphabetically? By need?
Truly, I rarely see anyone else missing these things, at least in serious amounts.
What? Brains? Heart? Courage? You need to go see the Wizard of Oz.
What about the heart that you promised Tin Man? And the courage that you promised Cowardly Lion?
And Scarecrow's brain.
Oh, every time I make these like 50s references, it's showing my age a little more.
Oh, when visible, these people seem sorta despicable and just stupid.
He's almost looking in a mirror now. Almost, but he still wants to pass it off onto these people, these other people who definitely aren't me, even though they're missing the same things that I'm missing. You picking up what he's putting down? Ego preservation of the highest caliber.
What's the point of looking out for your own gain at every turn? Let alone measure afterwards. It was worth it for all these gains.
Yeah, these gains in Monster Hunter. I do hate that Naruto Headband has kind of ruined Monster Hunter for everybody, but he's not the be-all, end-all Monster Hunter player, all right? It's a good game. I can't blame him for enjoying it. He just enjoys it a little too much, to the detriment of everybody around him. Anyways,
it's more important that people feel good. I haven't been sad about your well-being for my own sake as much as for your sake. What makes it unbearable is that it's all my fault.
Oh, boo-hoo! You should have fixed this years ago. You think this self-deprecating wall of text, or semi-self-deprecating, he won't even talk about himself directly in this wall of text, which I find really interesting. The ego is still there, lurking right below the surface. I guarantee that all of this is a ploy. I'm so glad that Greeny didn't fall for it, dude.
I just can't think about it too much because otherwise I won't survive the anxiety.
Oh, poor little baby boy Naruto Headband. You must have it so rough, huh? You just care too much for other people, don't you? Holy shit. Nobody here is buying, bro. Go sell that somewhere else.
In other words, I would like to have you back someday.
You've established that. We've also established that it's not happening. I wonder if he'll ever get the message.
I also want to be what you need. Not now, though.
Yeah, can't you just wait for me to be ready? Just come back, let me abuse you a little more. I'll let you know when I'm ready. This is the worst faux apology ever.
I'm not ready on many levels. I still need to learn to take care of my own things and internalize better what doing good really means.
What's good, Nuka?
Aren't you in your like late 20s? You're gonna be 30 in no time at all, and you still haven't figured out what doing good really means? Don't they teach you that shit in like kindergarten?
Well, these are my short-term plans.
Oh, good. He's got a plan now. Can't wait to hear it. Lay it on me.
Just so they don't come to you as a surprise. I understand that you've suffered here, and you probably don't want me anymore.
Yeah, probably. What a maroon.
I've been rationalizing that I shouldn't get a new girlfriend for a few years. I can't help but notice how I feel about seeing photos of us together, especially from years ago. Before, it just hurt. But the more I see them or think about it, what guided us together was more than just seeing each other. More than anything, I'm starting to believe that it's just meant to be. But I just ruined everything.
End drama. Or so he says. It's definitely not actually the end. He just says it's the end. How did this dude get so fucking delusional? Yeah, we're definitely meant to be. This is gonna happen. Like, no, it's not. Why didn't you think about any of this while I was still here? While you still had a chance? Because you thought you were just gonna get more and more chances, right? What did he say way back in like the tens of episodes? He's like,
there's no Prince Charming, this is as good as it gets.
And he actually had Greenie believing that shit. And then the spell was broken. Now, she has finally realized that this human trash pile is not the be-all, end-all. And he just can't seem to handle no. Which is exactly what OP tells him. No. I was lonely and thought I wouldn't be with you. That we could live a life together and love each other. I did that. But you just abandoned me when you couldn't be bothered. We will never get back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. Was that Taylor Swift? I don't know why that's in my brain. All right, cool. Thank you, Tay-Tay. I never want to see you again. Everything I went through with you gives me nightmares, and I feel sick. I endured it all and accepted it, thinking, this is a bad moment, but really, you do love me. The lies we tell ourselves, man. But there are so many things that would have never happened if you actually cared about me and my feelings more than whatever kind of pleasure you could tear out of me at the moment. Oh God, those words. So evocative, so true, beautiful. Keep going, Greenie. I've had enough of being an object, of being abused, that my feelings are belittled, that I'm not listened to, of being blackmailed and blamed for the things that you are doing to me, of feeling guilty. I'm tired of feeling less than human. I will never return beside you to feel these things again. I will never accept this from any other human being ever again. Oh, God. The catharsis from the last episode is just continued flowing. I know this is going to take a dark turn. It's going to be really terrible by the end of it, but in this moment, I'm just drinking it up. Yes, this is exactly what he needs to hear. I don't know if he will absorb any of it, if he's even capable of absorbing any of it. But it is something that he needs to hear and that you need to say, and I'm so goddamn glad that it was said. Ugh. If only he would actually get the message and back off, but he's delusional, like we've pointed out. Naruto Headband.
That's totally my fault, but I still can't let go of hope.
God damn it. Hope in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up first.
And even if it's just wasted effort, I want to improve my behavior.
Yeah, you say that. Literally, that's the end of that statement. All you do is say that. You never actually do it. I'm not here to fucking fix you. You want to work on yourself? Work on yourself. By yourself. Why do you think that it's anybody else's job to turn you into a better person? Ugh. OP, I absolutely support improving your behavior. That would be good for everyone, especially yourself. Naruto Headband.
I've noticed.
But will you actually do anything about it? Place your bets and find out next time, right now. 1 month later, Naruto Headband.
Could you be bothered to meet me sometime?
Ghosted. You didn't respond to that, right, Greenie? Just ghosted him? Oh, that is the best thing to do. I love ghosting. Ghosting is my favorite. And I don't mean ghosting like in the way Patrice O'Neal said it, which would make it really weird. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's going to be a tangent, but all right. So you're banging your chick from behind, right? And then you slip out and like let your buddy slip in. And then you walk out to the front yard and wave at her through the window. That's called ghosting. Patrice O'Neal was fucking funny, man. Rest in peace, you big bastard. Just the foulest comedian out there, but goddamn if I don't love him. Anyways, back on board. Naruto Headband shoots his shot again 1 week later. Naruto Headband.
I'm sorry for bothering you so much. I almost started another opening up session. It's just very hard for me to get over you.
Play some Monster Hunter, bro. What do you want from me? How many chances do you need before you could be like, okay, yeah, I'm a total piece of crap and this is never gonna work? Your ego won't allow you to come to that realization. So Greenie is attempting to make you come to it via force.
I would want to try so bad.
I would want to. He's not actually going to put in any effort, but he wants to, you see? Some weak language there. You want to say, I will. That's how you know things are going to change. I will do this. I can do this. I want to. That's so wishy-washy. Yeah, maybe I might if it works out.
I want to be better for you, but if I really think of what's best for you, then I'm just really sorry and hope we could remain friends.
I think we're even past that point. Don't be friends with him, OP. I understand it's hard to let go of a 7-year relationship. That is a goddamn long time. But keeping him around is only going to keep this scar from healing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I've said before, I don't talk to any of my fucking exes. Nor would I. 3 days later, Naruto Headband pastes a conversation that he's had with Pilot about Pilot encouraging him to dig sympathy from me for Naruto Headband's distress. He's not picking up on the fact that I am not responding to him. I mean, you're already not responding. Block button, anybody? That should really send the message. 1 week later, Naruto Headband.
I've been so unimaginably selfish.
I really do love to see him just tearing himself apart over it. I don't know if he actually is or if it's just words, but I like to imagine that it's really eating him up inside, even if it's just because he can't get what he wants right now.
I understand really well how wrong I've behaved.
Oh, wait, 50 demerits, you got a detention. Go write that sentence down 100 times or something.
Then you'll take me back?
No, then you get the fuck out of my life. Maybe it will seep into your stupid thick skull somehow.
I wish I could get you to see that. First off, I'm really grateful for what you've taught me, but I also feel unbearable guilt because of it.
Oh yeah, it's all about you still, isn't it? Look at you, I've got so much guilt. This is your fault that I have so much guilt, by the way. Just take me back and we can work it out. Go play in traffic. I want no part of any of this.
My feelings have started to clear up. 1, just because I've noticed you feeling bad, I've wanted to help. It's nowadays a standard expectation I have for anyone that I notice in need.
Wow, he's changed so much in the past month. Oh my god, dude. He's like, writing a wall of text out isn't working. Maybe I should do a numerical list. Yeah, that'll get her attention. Dumb as hell, boy. 2,
I'm being eaten alive by guilt over everything I've done. I just want a chance to make it right.
And that's about the point where you make him make a numerical list about what it is that he has done. You can't speak of it in such vague terms. How do I know that you know what you've actually done wrong, right? I would never take him back, but I would definitely turn this into like his own personal torture method. He writes out all his wrongdoings and I'm like, yeah, you're still missing a couple. Do it again.
3, after this breakup, I started to understand what it really means to care about someone.
Bitch, you hardly care about yourself. I don't think any of this is accurate.
Which is why I won't try to force my help, even if it doesn't really sound like it. I'll still try my best to give you the peace that you want.
Aw, what a humanitarian. I'm sure he's totally gonna leave you alone now, right? Wrong! You want peace? Okay, I'll give you peace. Talk to you in an hour. Oh, 3 days later, OP does finally respond. You should have seen how long you could keep him going. Make him wait another few months. Maybe he'll finally start to let go. I would have never responded to this dude ever again. Probably because I would have him blocked. But even if I didn't, just don't respond. Come on. None of that shit deserves an answer. He's lying through his freaking teeth. OP, remember everything that you've learned. And promise for yourself to be better. To not make the same mistakes. I guess that's redemption enough. To be better than you were yesterday. I wish you well. Good luck with life, but definitely without me. Really always taking the high road, man. How you got money for all them tolls on the high road? That's why I drive through the slums, cause I'm broke. But honestly, that is something that we should all aspire to do. But I don't mean it in the way that Naruto Headband means it. I mean like actually aspire to do. Actually make changes to work towards that. For Naruto Headband, all of this is just words. He is never going to be better than he was yesterday. He's sliding backwards, if anything. Naruto headband.
Exactly that. I agree with you absolutely. When I can think straight.
Yeah, all those things you said, that's totally what I'm doing. Yeah, is it really though? I remain unconvinced. 2 days later, Naruto headband says,
I met Pilot's girlfriend's friends. You apparently hadn't spoken ill of me, for which I am grateful.
Bitch, I don't care enough about you to talk ill of you. I don't even think about you. Once we're done, we're done. Honestly, I love that when people have the audacity to be like, oh, don't hate me, ReddX. I'm like, you think I actually think about you? I don't feel any way towards you. I concentrate on my wife, my family, my YouTube channel, multiple YouTube channels, Dayton Dies, you know. If you like them creepypastas, go check it out. But yeah, that's more than enough on my plate. Thank you very much. I don't need to also be like, hey, what's that person that I don't like doing? Who cares? And of course, Naruto headband would just continue to badger OP. Both Unfortunate Nookie and Naruto headband had instilled me with this idea that only extremely rude, horrible people block other people. I mean, I don't know. People have said that about me before, I'm pretty sure. That's fine. But I stand by my viewpoint that blocking people could be hilarious, especially if they're not expecting it at all. Just do it. And they're like, what did I do? Oh, no. I just felt like doing it. Whatever. Of course, this had all made me allergic to this super easy solution to a persistent neckbeard. Naruto headband still kept asking how I am, and after a time, I snapped. OP, look, stop asking me. It's none of your business anymore. You had your chance to be involved, and you fucking blew it. I have no obligation to tell you anything. I don't want to talk to you. Naruto headband.
Who the hell are you to tell me not to speak to you?
Oh God, you still don't get it, do you? You are nobody to me. You are less than nothing to me. If you fell off the planet, I wouldn't even notice that you were fucking gone. So do it. Leave. Get out. Whew, getting a little heated here. But OP didn't say any of those things. She just didn't respond, so of course, Naruto headband took that as his opportunity to just continue on.
I don't know what I ever saw in you.
Full nice guy, here we go again, baby. The switch has flipped after months of pining and being like, oh, won't you please take me back? He's like, whatever, you're an ugly bitch anyways. That's beautiful. This is always my favorite part.
If you're this impossible to talk to, you'll never get better. If you can't open up to anyone, you'll never be worth anyone's energy.
Just hold the mirror up. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm rubber and you're glue. Some shit like that. Try applying some of these things to yourself.
You're killing yourself with behaving like a lunatic.
No, you.
I can't believe I ever fell for you. I don't know what I ever saw in you, if this is who you truly are. No one will bother with you when you're this horrible.
The irony's growing a bit too strong for me.
I don't know why you even bother to live if you insist on being this miserable and intolerable. No one will ever put up with you.
I was still in a really bad place. I did feel like I had killed my mom, my child, lost my best friend and my fiance, and I just apparently couldn't behave, or live, or maintain relationships. What he ranted at me twisted in my mind into a command, as if he was telling me,
"Come back to me, or die."
come on, you've come so far, you've fought so hard, you can't just tell the stupid Naruto headband in your head to fuck off? Just one more time. Do it, Greenie, stand strong. Without hesitation, I made my choice. My whole existence screaming the truth. I would rather die. God damn it. Couldn't resist it the last time. I don't know why what he said cuts you so deep. Really, it's hilarious to me because all of these things are just things that he sees in himself, I'm relatively sure. You shouldn't be taking anything that this dude says seriously, but unfortunately she did, and unfortunately we have one last dark tunnel to overcome. I took a razor blade and cut myself with more determination and fury than I have ever had before or since. As I saw my flesh tear open and the blood begin to pour, my emotionless, depressed, and numb mind felt it. Absolute, sheer terror. God, I thought, I'm afraid for my life. I want to live. I sobbed, realizing that I do care about myself. For the first time in a very long time, I still had something left to hold on to. Despite everything, I didn't know what exactly it was, but I still had something in there. Due to the doctor shaming me for the abortion, I didn't go get stitched for my cut, but I took care of it myself. Stupid, dangerous, yes, but it's healed up now. And every time I see this particular scar, it reminds me of how I never, ever want to go back to Naruto Headband. The last tether to Naruto Headband was cut. Fuck this guy. I don't think you should even call him a guy, honestly. This monster, this inhuman succubus, incubus spider person, or whatever. I had literally tried to kill myself rather than go back to him. I very literally meant that I would rather die than go back. Some abuse survivors miss their abusers, making leaving them hard, but there was nothing that I missed. I had hit rock bottom, but the only direction from here was up. And I promptly hit that block button after this ordeal. Finally. I'm so sad that it came to that at the end. But if that is your rock bottom, then that is your rock bottom. And you are right. The only thing that we can do now is move upwards and onwards and rebuild ourselves, which is beautiful. This is a time of renewal. In the next part, the Beardos are upset that I'm obsessed with them and stalk everything I post online as clear evidence of me being the one who can't let go. Herpa-derp. Remember, laughter's the music of the soul. If you can laugh at it, you can get over it. Also, aim to shower daily because it's good for you. Greenie, out. Well, I didn't cry during this one, just like I said. Really, it was mostly rage bait for me. The fact that Naruto Headband would do this to another human being and just never let go. Like I said, he's hanging on until the very last drop of Greenie's blood is back in his greedy mouth. Luckily, now, yes, the tether has been cut. We can go full vitriol mode, full ReddX devil on the shoulder mode, which is honestly my favorite type of mode. It doesn't really matter what happens in the next part because whatever is coming to these two beards, they deserve it. 100% they deserve it. And I am going to just breathe it in. Let it consume me. I'm sure it's going to be delicious and cathartic, and I am quite looking forward to it. I probably won't rush it out as quick as this one. This one was just so I could kind of like, you know, not have to do another Nice Girls episode, which is the only thumbnail I have left over. and also to get the bad parts of Unfortunate Nookie wrapped up. So now, smooth ride. We're just gonna enjoy some happy cringe, some nice retribution. So it should be good. I hope you guys are looking forward to the next one. If you are, and if you enjoyed this episode, I hope that you'll like, comment, and or subscribe. I definitely do appreciate that. We got all kinds of links down in the description. Plugs, playlists, podcasts, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, those social medias. And we can't forget my Patreon as well. I would like to thank my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons as I do every episode. So thank you. Classy Trash Panda, Robert Allen Waits, Camille Sarah, Jarhead Jerry, Oorah, Logan Wolf, Roxanne Wolf, Sim Jerry, Conrad Ingy, Mawire Jerry. Hey, Mr. ReddX, sir, it wasn't ketchup, it was honey musty, mixed with blood. Sounds delicious. Captain Clown Jerry, Hong Kong, Destiny Piper, Aaron Jerry, Twisted Child, Broken Logic, Cinema Susie, Esteban, for all blank side. Irary feels unwanted but keeps on fighting anyways. You gotta never give up. Silent Revolver, the original Jerry, Jerry, son of Jerry's Jerry-filled Gym Junkies, almost. Jerry's Kids Today, Centauri, 211 Jerry, the Fellowship of Jerry, a Jury of Jubilantly Juggling Jerry, a Justy Jargonian Jerry, nailed it, Illuminated Demon, Assassin Pug Jerry, Aurora Wildheart, the Moon Baron, AXN Grizzly, Baby Jerry, Bailey Joy, Bearded Jerry, Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Blipple Jerry, Catholic Jerry, Commander J-Pan, Confederate Jew, going to the Ukraine. Good luck. Danny Toretto said nothing's more important than family. Then he stole Bobble Jerry's van. Dennis Dayton, Dinosaur Nightlight, Disposable Waifu, Dr. Larks, Emergent Jewel, Eastbars 50, Frozen Over Studios, Fire Drake, Gypsy, Hey Dream BR. I can't help falling in love with Jerry. I'm Slim Jerry, I'm the real Jerry. All you other Slim Jerrys are just imitating Irish pirates. Top of the barn into ya. Irradiated Jam. Itchy Nuts, just scratching bro. A pimp named J. Chris, J.M. Coon, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Nice, Jerry Evil, Jerry the Outlaw of the Truck, Hong Kong, Jerry's Buick Riviera, John Hero, John Jerry, Jingleheimer Schmitz, KJW, Kachow, Crewhey, Landlord Jerry. By ironic twist of fate, I broke my own knees, but it's still time to pay rent. Yeah, roll up the stairs and come get me. Legend McNerf, Miss Monday, Lord Jerryo, like and subscribe. Milady Dix, Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Factor. The value of technicals and marbles keeps plummeting, but I keep buying the dip. Yeah, Metal Factor Diamond Hands over here. Needless King 89, Nightmare Jerry, gave me Steve hit Jerry with a bag of marbles after catching him cheating. With Tom, Scandal, Paragon Soul, Phantom of Pines, Jerrykins and Jerry Beth, Ranside Lacramates, Rose, Jerry Miller, DSM Kirby, Surrey to the Lolita, Sassy Octopus, Scarlet's Coven, Sergeant Gay Cop, Bringer of the Law, Silo Imp, Staples aka Jerry Yeet, Stephanie Goodner, Synaptic Boomstick, Brilliant Tomato, Tapioca Baloo, Tato Ferret, Tenton Monster, the Italian Greyhound, Dino, the Littlest Who, the Token Trans Queen Jerry, the Wonder Fusky, Tinder Jerry, here, so hey, I showed you my mall katana, please respond. I think you're beautiful. Mall ninja shit. Trying to find another marble to get back to the real world. You probably don't want to blow into that balloon nut. Unbusy Bee, V3 Prime, Vanguard Angel, Viking Jerry, Wick Attack, Wilmag, Zephyr the Gargoyle, or just Clay, that's fine too. Comrade Mooney, Kira, not another Jerry, Redwind, not a Viper, Side Jerry, the Cyborg, Saints Blessing, Third Stuff, One Leg Jerry is stumped. Get it? Yeah, I like it. A normal Jerry, Jerry Berries, the tea collection, leaf no flavor behind. Sounds delicious. Hunter of Jerry's Devour of all things tasty. It is Tom, Admiral T-Tank, Emmer Alder, another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerry Zilla, Babsy Coon, Bartender Kelia, Broken Spine Horseradish, the original different Jerry, that's a Cake Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron Seven Lock, Corporal Emerald, Lieutenant Furward, Tiger Princess, Jerry. I screwed that up. Crypt Titties, Decrazy, aka SDI Jerry. Dayton does, but he needs our help. Come on, Jerry, buddy. Clap your hands if you believe. God, I love that one. Defon Jerry, creator of colorful quick clacks, dopamine dangerous, electrical fennec, ghost of alpha, heek not, holy berry Jerry, Hydro Jerry, Solman, janitor Jerry, is here to clean out your Teddy coin accounts. Oh no, please, not the Teddy coins. Jeffrey, Gerald of Rivia, Jerry and Tom versus Happy New Year's, Weird Apocalypse, Jerry the Sussy Baka, Jerry's mom has got it going on. Check out the mustache on Jerry Old Rivera, Jerry Roxas, Jerry role playing game, Judge Jerry and Executioner, Keaton Tails, Kid Marvelous, King Tom, Kidsikin, Life of Guardian, Little Princess Jerry. I never should have ate the doo-doo. Oh god, that is some sad cringe. Little Animals, Lucia Lovecraft, Machia, CD, maybe next time, Milk Fed, Miss Duchess, not Invisible Angel, Raptor, she's my Jerry Pie, Snary, that's Nom Jerry, Spoonie the Row, Spooky Scary Jerry Ton, Techno Dubs, the original Jerry, the X Card, To Infinite Jerry and Beyond, Tuna Fish Jerry, Unfortunate Headband Jerry, Strawberry Vegeta, Tom Promise Jerry Sways, oh no, Bad Jerry, Poppy Good Boy, the Switch, Facts, Voice, go look it up. If I mean another ReddX video, if you want. Also, thank you to my $1 patrons, beautiful people that they are. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you guys so much. If anybody else wants to sign up on the Patreon, I would be massively appreciative. But if you can't afford to do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you'll come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos. Or blocking a neckbeard. That's pretty enjoyable too. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely, definitely deserve it. I will see you in the next one, my friends, and until then, bye-bye.